Hello friends, Sam here. So today what we are going to talk about how to take global elements in different XML file in MuleSoft project. Look at this scenario. So in this scenario, what I'm doing, it's DB to CSV scenario. I am firing a query on the database, fetching records and generating CSV file out of that. So which all global elements I have to use in this particular scenario. So one is HTTP listener config, where I already configure the host name and the port number. And another one is database configuration, where I configure all the database related details. Now, whenever you go on the project, what you will see, these global elements mostly configured in different XML file. Okay, so here what you can see, those are configured inside locally inside your current XML. Okay, so how to take that global elements in the different XML file? We can very well take that resources, global elements into different XML file. So what I'm going to do in this scenario, I'm going to just delete this global resources from this XML file. So let me delete that. Let me delete this as well. So now if you look at my listener, that does not have HTTP config connection over here because I deleted that. And if I look at the select, so even that DB connection config is absent because I deleted that. Now let me create different XML file. So let me go to src main mule. Let me right click on that and there I'll say create mule configuration file. Let me get into that and let me say new, and inside new I do have mule configuration XML file. So mule configuration file which will create, so let us say global resources, that you can say finish, and you can see another XML got created. And in this XML I'll go to global element and I'll create like, I'll say connector configuration. I do have HTTP listener config. Let me configure that properly. Localhost 9001. Let me check whether 9001 is already in use. It will throw an error if it is already in use. Otherwise, test connection is successful. Let's see that. Connection successful. Very good. Let us create the database connector as well. Database config. And here let me say MySQL connection. That's what I'm using. Let me have the driver in place. It is already selected. Otherwise, I would have go to local file and take that. That's okay. Host name for a database is localhost because my database is running on localhost. Port is 3306, which is standard port for MySQL database server. User is root. My password I give, and default database is mule database instance. So let us test the connection with database. If all my configuration is right, test connection successful. Perfect. Say okay. So I created these two resources in separate global resources file. Now if you go here in your XML project XML, you go to listener and here you will definitely see that other XML file resources. So you can browse and you can select that. So here you can see that HTTP listener config got added. So if I save, red mark will go away. Let me say that. What happened? Required attribute config references. So it has to be set. Let me see. So let me save all the files. And now if I save this, okay, let me just say it looks that it's not got saved. So I will just say this is what I do have, and my message flow will be this one. Okay, let me save this. So that got rectified, but it looks that it is appearing still. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me So you can see here there is no global resources till I can see that it got selected over here. Let me go ahead and go to database, and in database also we do have database config selected, and once I save that you can see that error gone. Let me do one thing. I think some glitch over here, so let me delete this and let me take the new one. So http listener and there, okay, and let me just put slash. Perfect. So it got perfect now. Just some technical glitch in the existing resource. I just deleted and taken it again, and you can see that it is like all working fine. Now you can execute that and run it normally, and DB2 CSV scenario will work fine. The point was, on project whenever you go, you will see that global resources XML separately most of the time. Don't get confused. Whatever global resources we can add locally in the current XML file, you can take them in other XML file as well. Okay, so you can follow this whenever you create POCs for your practice also, that always take your connection resources like HTTP connection or database connection in the different global file, or JMS connection in the different global resources file. So it will be easy for you to reuse that, whatever that connection you have created, you can use it in all other XML in the same project. Okay, so instead of creating locally, you can create it as a separate XML file. I hope this is useful for you. So guys, in case if you need any help, I am giving my WhatsApp number, I am giving my website, I am giving my email in the description. Feel free to get in touch with me. My pleasure to help you guys. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video, friends. Thank you.